Well, hi diddly ho, neighborinos, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat Evolution. We're gonna take another look at this game. It's gonna be a review redo, basically. I did a review of this game like 3 months back when it first came out, and I really praised it too much. I honestly think I need to attack a little bit more. So anyway, we'll start off with the main menu. We've got menu music. It's royalty free, which is okay. You don't really need music in a NASCAR game. Race. I wonder what you do here. Gee, I don't know. You start off with these things called, I think, skill points, I guess, which is what SP means. And as you increase your skill points, you unlock more tracks and whatever. It's got all the NASCAR tracks that they run on the NASCAR Sprint Cup circuit. There are no Xfinity Series cars or Camping World Truck Series trucks. It's just NASCAR Sprint Cup, which is pretty stupid. You would think they would at least have the decency to add those cars in with the technology they have now. It's got all the drivers, including some of the NASCAR K&N Pro Series cars. Of course, in Sprint Cup form. And you wouldn't include the regular K&N Pro Series cars because that would be too fun. Anyways, if we go over, we've got Brad Keselowski's beer sponsor, which is pretty cool. But of course, we don't have Kevin Harvick's beer sponsor because, of course, you may notice you can get bonus paint schemes here, different paint designs. But of course, the Toyota ones are free because Toyota. Any other cars that you want custom paint schemes for, like Chase Elliott or Dale Jr. or whatever, you have to pay for them with microtransactions. I think this is the first NASCAR game ever that has had microtransactions. Aside from maybe NASCAR 15. But I think that was just for in-game money. Which is also really stupid. But it's got all the drivers. Let's back out of here. Challenges. There's challenges, you unlock them as you go. There's challenges for Brad Keselowski at Auto Club and Jimmy Johnson at Atlanta. It doesn't tell you what the challenge is. It just shows you the driver's face and the racetrack, which makes no sense. And also you can buy more challenge packs in the PlayStation Store. So, awesome. Anyways, it's a championship. You can pick any championship you want. Hippie, Super Happy Fun Time Bingo. Here you got the schedule. All the licensed sponsored race events. Which will of course be different this year because a new series sponsor. Anyways, let's look at career mode. Now this is probably the highlight of this game. I will say that. Career mode. You start from the bottom of the Sprint Cup series and work your way up. Simple career mode. You can. Here's something really dumb though. I think NASCAR DMR Heat messed up or whatever their name is. You can choose from a total of 4 different numbers for your car, which is amazing. But look at all the customization you can do to your character. You can make yourself that girl from NASCAR Racers, that old TV show, or this guy. You can change hairstyle. You can make him George Costanza, or what have you. You can make him old. Change hair color. You can make him have gray hair, so it could be Mark Martin. You can even adjust the nostril size of their nose, which is really crazy. I mean, the character customization for the guy that you're not even going to be able to see his face, except for here, because there's no Victory Lane celebrations or anything else. But you can't customize your car because there's no paint booth. It just chooses a preset color for you. There's no designs or anything, but yet you can change your character into an android or whatever, what have you. Which is stupid. You got your team settings here. You can engine shop, upgrade your car. So so you can actually compete. Otherwise, you won't be able to get anywhere past 20th place in the race. Create race settings. You got add difficulties, easy, normal, hard. Also, race lengths. You got 2%, 3%, 4%. So you're thinking, well, cool, I can do any percentage I want, right? 7%. That's weird. 13%? Yeah, you can't do anything in between those. You're either doing 7%, 13%, 25%, 50%, or 100%. That's stupid too. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? Project Cars does the racing simulation a lot better, and that's a crowd-funded game. You got your normal tire wear and everything. Flags. You got black flags, which don't really work. I don't even think they do work, because I've never gotten one. And the only thing I think you can get a black flag from is going the wrong way and killing everyone, or going into the pits too fast. And I know what's funny, I can't show you this, but on the back of the case for the game, it says Authentic Rules. Which is total baloney, because if you go below the yellow line at Talladega, which is against the rules in NASCAR, they don't penalize you. If you intentionally drive Joey Logano into the wall at Martinsville, there's no penalty. You don't get suspended, and there's no free Matt Kenseth posts. Which is kind of a lie. And the caution flags don't really work, because if you spin out, they need to have 2 cars spin out to qualify as a caution, according to the game programming. It's really dumb. Really dumb that they would do that. And usually in real NASCAR, even if you as much as look at the wall, they're going to call a caution. Anyways, let's do a quick little lap around the track here, Texas Motor Speedway. You get some nice facts from Toyota drivers. I guess you can see what manufacturer this game's biased towards already. The Joe Gibbs Toyotas. Let's look, there's even 2 on the screen right there. And you get random facts about different tracks from these drivers, which is pretty cool. You got your standard race setups here. You can change the wheel lock and everything, which is pretty weird, but cool. In case you want to break the car completely. Let's take a lap around the track. The graphics, I say, are not bad. They're on par with like NASCAR 15, I would say. But for PS4, I think they could be a bit better. And if you listen closely, the engine sound is from Dirt to Daytona, which was made 14 years ago. Okay? That's dumb. Anyway, you have 3 views. You have chase cam, cockpit view, and hood view. And when you turn the rear view mirror on, the frame rate goes down. How do you mess that up? You're on PS4, the most powerful console on the market right now, and the frame rate goes down? And it's not just my console. Other people have been complaining about this too. Why does the frame rate go down when you put the mirror up? Doesn't do that in any other game, but it does it in this game. And you can't look around your car either. The right stick does nothing. Now I've got a car under me. Great. Which means I might get to show off the damage model if he crashes into me. But he probably won't, because the AI in this game is actually decent. I will praise them for that. It's a million times better than NASCAR 15 was. But here's what you can do with the camera. You can look slightly to your left or slightly to your right. That's it. Same thing with the cockpit view. Tracks feel pretty good. Let's spin it out and crash into the wall and see what kind of damage model we've got. Let's see, I just slammed the wall. What kind of damage did that do? Aero damage, wow. And that's incredible. I have damage turned on too. Look at how much damage it did. I think it buckled the left side slightly. Oh, I saw some slight damage here. Oh, there's a dent. I see a slight dent. That's amazing. Yeah, damage model sucks. It just flat out sucks. It's not even as good as NASCAR 15. And that's saying something. Anyway, let's leave the track. And let's do a quick look at the online. We're not going to play anything online. I might do that separately. But I want to point out something real quick before we hit the online portion. Why do you get more money from the Pocono race than you do for the longest race of the year, the Coca-Cola 600? Why? Why? Oh, since you drove so long, we're not going to give you that much money for it. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Let's take a look at multiplayer real quick. Now, this was the most anticipated part of this game because they were supposed to have 40-player online, which they do. But here's the problem. You can't get 40 players online without it being a lag fest. You can't even get 10 people online without it being a lag fest. See, there's a 30-player race right now. But I'm not going to join that. I'll probably do that a separate video. Because PS4 limitations. But the online is the laggiest online I've ever seen. It is on par with NASCAR 15. They lag all over the place. When you get hit, you get flown into the wall. Then you can't recover. Everyone drives like morons. It doesn't really matter which mode you choose because they're all the same. They're all terrible. And also, there's no in-game chat. You have to use the quotation PlayStation 4 party chat. Okay, that's stupid. Every race I've been in has been a laggy mess. Let's do options real quick, I'll show you that. Before we close out, got advanced settings here. Manual transmission in a driving game, I can't believe it. Controls. Now this is the last part I'm going to touch on. Alright, you got your steering sensitivity and everything, so that's pretty cool. You can adjust your throttle and steering sensitivity. But you see that little button map on the left side of the screen there where it says wireless controller? You cannot change that. It is locked. There is no way to change the button mapping in this game. Excuse me. Being American here. There is no way to change the button mapping. There's no custom button mapping in this game. So like if you wanted to use X to accelerate instead of R2, nope. Can't do that because the game does not let you. That's awesome. I mean, visuals, you can adjust the screen. So that's why everything was messed up. How did that get like that? Whatever. Now everything looks different. Yay. Anyway, that's about it for this review. Let's look at some legal information. Yay. That's amazing. And you can choose a driver to set as your icon. And that's how you change your driver for online races. Like if you want to pick Casey Kane, let's say, pick this guy. You have to use this to change it in an online race. That's stupid. You can't just pick a car. You could create a car, but there's no paint booth! Anyways, overall I give this game 5 out of 10. I praise it for like the driving and the AIs, but as far as replayability and depth, yeah, it's not very good. So I would say if you're a NASCAR fan, it's your call. But I would recommend not getting this. Unless it's a really good price, like $20. Don't pay full price for this game. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.